Wow,
Hi.
that happened fast.
Yeah, we're ready.
I
We're on.
forgot my watch, and so I haven't been looking at my watch
It's
to know
time.
that it's time to
Video
start.
time. Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's Sue
and Linda
at the Yarn Bar.
in Billings, Montana.
Right. Still, okay, some people have been saying, one person said she heard that we've already moved.
And we fielded a lot of phone calls about the
Some
move, like
questions.
the dates.
So clearly people are excited, and that's awesome because we are too, but we're not moved. And we'll be downtown open on June 1st.
First. So May 15th is when we're actually shutting the store down to make the move. But June 1st is the hopeful day that we will actually
We'll be open on June
open.
1st.
So
yeah, we're going to
I
stick
guess
to that.
no matter what the store looks
That's
like,
right. We
we'll
might be a mess.
open. Whoa!
But some people, I mean, we've had a lot of conversations. Like someone was in yesterday. She's helped someone in Great Falls, Pam's yarn shop.
Pam's moved twice.
And she said we did it in a weekend, and it was so much fun. And they had this small army of people, and we've helped Julia move before, and it was a small army of people, and it happened in a weekend. We are not doing that because we're different.
Yeah, we just want a little extra time because we know we're not really quite sure where things are going to go and the placement of things. So we've got general ideas, but we're open to changing.
Yeah.
So
we're going to, anyway, so June 1st is what you guys need to put in your heads.
Remember that day. Yeah.
And then you can remind us because chances are we'll forget. Like I forgot my mother-in-law's address this morning. So weird.
That's just an age thing.
I think so. That's bizarre. But I had a cool dream last night that we were actually moving. Like we were packing up stuff here and taking it downtown.
And how is that happening? Maybe we need to
we've
appropriate what happened in your dream.
It was beautiful, clear, big bags, which we're saving.
We've got a few, yeah.
And so, and it was just this fuzzy kind of vision, but it was fun, and clearly that's on my mind.
Well, it's on my mind every night. I put my head on the pillow and I think, when am I going to go to sleep? And then I just start thinking about all the stuff that we're doing and need to do, and what did we forget, or what are we forgetting? So
anyway, everyone seems to understand that too. So yeah, that's fun.
But one thing that we've already planned is our first event for the new store, and that is yarn bombing downtown Billings. Don't worry, we've already gotten approved. The DBA told us it was okay. We could pretty much, yarn bomb whatever we want. So
we think, but Downtown Business Association, they thought that was a fun idea.
Yeah, so that's going to be Friday, June 4th, which in downtown language is also called First Friday, and that is going to be an every month event downtown.
First Friday happens every month.
Right.
Post-pandemic, pre-pandemic. So we, as part of the downtown community, are going to, that will give us some nice structure too. So First Fridays, we're not always going to have a big event on First Fridays, but for our First Friday,
we will.
On First Friday, we will. Yeah. And that's yarn bombing.
Yeah.
And so we thought we would give everyone sort of a little brief synopsis on yarn bombing. If you haven't ever heard of it, I think some people have.
Most
and some people seem excited.
I would imagine, but
it's officially been around since 2005.
10, 15 years maybe.
So it's like public art, 15. Not permanent art. The idea is that you wrap statues or trees,
inanimate objects,
with yarn,
soften the hard edges. Yeah, it can be all kinds of things.
Here's some really fun yarn bombing.
That'd be fun in Pioneer Park.
That would be fun. So that's a good example. And it happens like some communities actually have groups that meet every month and work on projects for yarn bombing.
So yeah, we actually have a lovely tree outside our new shop. That's just begging. We heard it this morning. It was begging to get wrapped up pretty. So
here's a cool bike wrap that's been yarn bombed. So, and then I've seen a lot. When I was in Harrogate in York, Mike and I were there, and it was right around the time when the UK does their poppy campaign in the fall.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, they had bright red poppies, all like little poppies, crocheted, knitted, everywhere. But they were really close together, so the visual was just
like
fabulous.
big red bouquets.
Wrapped around trees, wrapped along like a fence thing up, and I think they'd strung them on wires up, and it was really cool. So we're not going to be super organized about ours and say like
they're not going to be color coordinated.
No.
You can color coordinate your own yarn bombing. You're free to use the colors and the technique that you want. And, it can be knit, it can be crocheted, but I've seen some recently online in some videos that some were woven. So some were embroidered, some had old tapestry. If you have swatches that you've made for a lot of sweaters, you can sew them together in, like a chessboard. Or I've actually seen where just the corners are sewn together and they kind of more resemble kind of like an argyle kind of thing, but open a lot. We were gifted a big stack of doilies recently. We're like, what are we going to do with those? But those would be beautiful. So maybe your grandma has some old doilies, or you just have some, just...
So our plan for the 4th is that we're not going to be going around with everyone and doing it, but we would love for anyone who wants to come, and our goal is to start with the tree that's right outside our shop and then go from there. So really do an amazing job on that tree, and then there's a bench nearby.
Yep.
And then, but it'd be great to just kind of fan out, but kind of start where we are and then maybe go around the block or down to the next. If, we don't know how amazing this is going to be. It would be really fun to do the whole downtown, but I'm not sure we have that.
There might be some, yarn bombers out there that have just been aching
for the invitation.
That's right. Well, we're giving it to you right now.
But yeah, so that's what our plan is. And then also the thing about yarn bombing and yarn, because it's temporary art, it gets kind of skanky looking, with weather. So we then, the people who actually yarn bomb and us too, the downtown people said, please don't let it just kind
keep
of fall
a check
apart.
on it.
So we'll go around and snip things off eventually when they look bad.
Kind of think on that skein. So on that skein.
On that vein. Skein vein.
Yeah.
It's Poetry Month.
Yeah. So so when you think about your fibers that you want to use, natural fibers are great. This might be the best time to use your acrylics and cottons, because really natural fibers, and especially alpacas and llamas and some wools, they might just get kind of droopy with rain
saggy.
And just the outdoor environment. But acrylic and cottons are going to kind of keep their shape a little bit better. So, and their colors, they won't fade as much. So keep that in mind. So if you have a nice big stash of acrylics or whatever, this would be a great way to use it.
So we thought we would just kind of demonstrate just what you might want to do in your stash at home as you think about yarn bombing, because we know everyone's so excited. So I just brought a few things from home. First of all, this was going to be a rug, and it didn't get very big.
But it's a great idea. I love it.
I love the idea. But anyway, it's going to be a yarn bombing item. So I will wrap it around the tree, probably like this. Maybe there's a perfect branch for it.
Ashley said the tree, she measured about halfway, and it was about 30 inches, just half the circumference.
So with yarn bombing, we would like you to come with some extra yarn and probably your own little scissors to attach things to the whatever you're going to yarn bomb.
Right.
We're not going to supply all that stuff.
Right.
And but it, that shouldn't be that hard for everyone. Little scraps of yarn. Yeah. So that is definitely relegated to yarn bombing world.
Well, I started, and I was gifted some yarn just recently, and so I know it's white, and I picked a giant crochet hook, and I started doing this last night. So my plan is actually, I think I might dye it. I might do a little RIT dye action on here. Maybe I can do something fun at it, but that's my plan. So even if you have just plain white, there's ways to make it pretty.
So, and then Heather was in the other day. She's very excited. She's going to enlist some neighborhood kids to help do pom-poms. And she plans to, I mean, wouldn't that be cool? All along branches or pennants, you could do that shape. But the other fun thing really about going through stash, like this.
I know.
That'd be nice yarn bombing.
I have some.
Right? Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to double and triple some things up. Just do big garter stitch.
Hey, does anybody have any of that fur yarn that they used to have? Because this would be great for that too.
But then, I don't know. I don't know if I want to use, this seems kind of like not very fun to wrap around a tree. So I don't know if I want to use that one.
Well, actually, so I took a few strands of some yarn that I had in my stash drawers, and I combined them, and now I'm knitting on big needles. So I've got 3 or 4 strands right here.
Yep. That looks like LSU colors.
Oh, is it?
Or the Minnesota Vikings.
I didn't think about that. I just thought.
Okay.
Anyway.
What about mohair? Do we think that might just kind of not really do anything?
It might be too fine.
Okay.
I found this yarn. It's a Barocco yarn from a while ago. It's a cotton and linen, and I think this would be fun. So instead of knitting a square, it might be nice to start doing a circle, because then you'll get kind of that spiral look, kind of a what am I saying? The
kaleidoscope.
Well, where you've got the
mandala.
Circle. Yeah, something like that. I think this would be fun. And if you wanted to do some. Even if you did like a big needle and did some lace, that'd be kind of pretty with but then you'd have like a circle. So if you had, something more square, you could tie it to the corners.
We know there's a bench near us that has some circle cut out, and we thought maybe just having yarn to like weave through that in a, what's it called?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the
word.
Oh, that's what
you're talking about? Okay.
What is that?
Pinwheel?
No, a dream weaver or a what
dream catcher?
Dream catcher. Thank you.
Or bike spokes?
Yeah. So you could
Okay.
weave in and out of those. Don't you think that'd be fun?
That'd be fun.
I think it'd be really
tell
fun.
everyone the address so they can maybe go downtown
and scope it out.
Scoping out
it's
your spot.
29. Well, our address is actually 2909 2nd Avenue North. But we've noticed that our number's not really on the door.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It will be, and soon enough.
It's the empty building.
Yes, and it says 2911 over the actual door. But that's the door
It's an
to the
empty
vestibule.
space.
So.
And soon enough, there will be a sign down there.
Soon enough.
Soon
enough.
enough.
Maybe we should get that faster than
Go
usual.
scope out what you might want to start knitting or crocheting for.
And then
that might give
I think
a better
think
idea.
so too.
our thought is, I mean, if people love this and have fun with it, we could do it again, and we could maybe focus on, I don't know, Sky Point. There's some great statues down, in Billings. That would be fun.
They need some mittens and hats.
That'd be fun. So
They look cold.
I think and we've tried yarn bombing many years ago. We did when a guest teacher was in town, and it was really fun. It was kind of spur of the moment.
That was Beth Casey from Lorna's Laces.
That was really fun.
One thing I saw, this is just a little start of a little flower, but crocheted flowers. Yeah, you mentioned a little bit about that with the red ones.
Poppies.
But yeah, that would be fun, and you can kind of put those anywhere. So they're always so pretty.
I've seen some beautiful photos of installations in bigger cities. I think it was Los Angeles, where they had one of those walkways, and it was just yarn, but it was all in a rainbow effect where they just went back and forth, and oh my gosh, it was so cool. So we could really, maybe it'll just turn into a big thing. And
I hope so. And I guess if we have a break, we can just go outside our door and just make a little flower and pop it on the tree.
You know what? I actually, as we're talking, I think it might be nice to have that tree in front of our shop, have that be a goal that is always yarn bombed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You heard it here first.
Pinky swear.
Okay. In addition to everything else that we do, but yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I do too.
Anyway,
that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see you June 4th.
Yeah,
June 4th.
June 4th, and kind of all day, really.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're probably
bring
going
your friends all at once and do it together.
right, and then go out to eat, and go to a brewery.
Yeah, and stop in the yarn bar. We will definitely be open.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how we can get ourselves on the pub crawl, the unofficial pub crawl in Billings, Montana.
Put us on the list. That'd be funny.
We'll be on the map, hopefully.
That would be fun. Yeah, so that's that. If you have questions, ask us, of
Right.
course.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of have all kinds of answers.
But start going through your stash and see if there's something you want to relegate or delegate.
Yeah,
to
I did see
whole
that
yarn
someone
binding.
thought, okay, you're never going to finish that sweater, but you've got a sleeve in progress. Well, that's a nice tube.
Sure.
You know, you could cut it and then stitch it around a pole.
Well, it's like this.
Right.
It's not going to turn into a rug, so it can
I
go
love
and
that.
be beautiful on a tree. So, anyway.
It could be the back of the bench.
Maybe.
How
We'll have to
cushy.
measure. Yeah. So that's
You have a lot of
That's
this.
our plan. I've got 2 balls of this.
I
The other
wish I
thing we
had
need
some
to
of
think
that.
about is our windows.
Right.
So I thought maybe we should save this.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
how are we on time?
All right,
We've got
yep.
to talk about these
We're good.
guys.
We have a few.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Well, all right.
We have some fun new
Yeah,
bags.
we do.
This is from Brooklyn Haberdashery. Her beautiful little Asa bags. Bucket
Which
bags.
I love how
Oh my
they
gosh, they're
close
made with
and
Japanese
open.
fabric, and you just cinch it. Is that cute?
I think it's darling.
Limited edition,
And that's the Matilda.
made right in New York. And so this folds up, and you've got your handles right there. Cute.
Then
Yeah, it's really
we
cute.
just got a super cute bag in from DellaQ, and this is so fun. I'm not joking. It's a waxed canvas and leather,
Cool.
and it has so many little things about it. That is awesome.
features.
Okay, so you'll see right here, it's got a couple
Oh,
of empty
mysterious
holes. We're like,
holes.
what is that? Well, inside the bag, we found this great shawl pin, I guess. Is
Yeah.
really what it is. But
Or
so
kilt
it
clip.
fits right in, yeah, for your kilt. And it comes with these 3 little really pretty stitch markers. We did have some of these that we threw on there. We thought that was good. So
Oh, the Katrinkles ones, yeah. You
Yeah.
could fill this up with stitch markers.
oh yeah,
That'd be fun.
I think that's what it's for. So here we go. And look, it's got a special place to put your pattern. It's got, this is a great place to put your yarn, and then this is called a yarn feeder. So it would just fit right in here, so your yarn would just feed right out.
You could put multiple strands coming out of those.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
And there's another
Another pocket.
pocket there. Don't worry,
Pocket
I'm
here.
not done yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then on this side, we also
More
have
pockets.
another pocket, and then another pocket, and this one has a zipper pocket. It's got a pocket for
Pens,
it comes with a couple extra little
phones.
goodies.
Yeah.
Pens.
There's a little yarn splicer,
You can just pop your yarn right on there.
and it won't cut you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not done.
Oh, but
Okay.
wait, there's more.
There's more. There's more. This.
Ah,
See, another one.
wow.
So there is so much room in here for all kinds of things. It's made specifically for crafters of all types.
Makers,
So
yep.
knitters and crocheters alike are going to love this bag. It's super sturdy.
And it's lightweight too. It's, I think,
I
they
think 'cause
didn't
of
make
that
this leather.
fabric
they
isn't
put some
heavy.
thought into that.
Yeah, and it's got a great strap with a nice leather.
Adjustable.
Yeah, this is really nice. And comes in this great olive. I love this cranberry.
Cranberry.
It's kind of my favorite.
And
And
the
then the
blue.
denim blue.
Pretty.
So,
Nice.
and I think, well, they're priced really nice.
Mother's
too,
Day's
so.
coming up.
Yes, it is. I'm so excited about these
Yeah.
bags. So
Those are nice.
we got lots of extra because we thought this
Yeah.
would be something that everyone
Yeah, it's a
would
nice,
really like.
a
I've
nice
already
item.
gotten one.
It's a nice
Yeah.
gift.
A
Project
few
in it
people
right now.
Do
have
you?
all. Oh, do
Yeah.
you?
My
Oh.
current project.
And you got the
Cool.
cool little felted bag to go with it. So,
Look at Ashley's current project.
oh, it's so cute.
So cute.
What's the name of this?
Wildflower Cardigan.
It's from Knit a Little, the book, and we have
Oh, that's
more on the
right.
way.
Yep.
So the knit a little, knit along, knit a little long.
From Marie Green.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's,
And that's
darling.
Chickadee.
Chickadee.
Little sport weight cardigan.
That's so pretty.
So cute. I know
Yeah.
a little girl that'd be super cute.
That's darling. Love it.
What are you working on?
Well, I just finished up part of my Willard. So funnel neck's got to have a little bit of a an I-cord here to cinch it up a little bit.
Oh, so where's your hole?
They're all in
they
there.
just fit right in there. Cute.
You weave it through.
I like that detail.
And then, sleeves, obviously. I'm thinking about setting it aside for a bit because summer's coming. I'm not really feeling the love for my big bulky sweater.
This is the Osprey, right?
Osprey,
I
yeah.
love this yarn.
It's great to work with.
I have not been able to yet, but I really want to.
Yeah, I tried it on last night. It's cute.
Oh,
it'll be.
Is it going to be really long sleeves?
Yeah, I think I'll do long sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that.
I am working on, this is called, it looks like a big square. It's called Coral, and it's from the Essential Brights Rowan book. And I'm actually working with, whoops, I lost my yarn. Actually, it's way over there.
Oh, we can't get it. Nepal. There's a dust bunny on it too.
Yeah, there is. So bright yellow.
Here, let me go grab it.
Pasquale Nepal. It's a linen and no, it's cotton and nettle, and isn't there linen in it?
Yeah, and I said
right.
nettle. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said no.
No, nettle.
Okay.
So here's Pasquale.
Yeah.
The Nepal. It's really pretty.
So I know, not together, they're like, oh my God, but I think together, it's super fun. I love the mohair with that. I started counting my rows, so I keep my stitch markers in every 10 rows so I can keep track of my rows, and I think that's going to be really handy because, so this is the back, but when I get to the front, I know it's going to tell me at a certain amount of rows to start doing my decreases for the V-neck. So having this exactly is really going to help so everything stays the same. So it's a great tip to put that in. So
pretty.
Yeah, I like it.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sunny. I like it.
I know. I've got my great
All right.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's time.
All right. So that's it.
Thanks for watching.
We'll be happy to see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good day.